Welcome back to Dunstan Kiwi Bred. We're back with Mark Chittick reflecting on another successful past 12 months here at Waikato Stud. It's never easy for a son succeeding their dad, especially when the father reached the pinnacle of their chosen career. The saying, like father, like son, is normally a vague comparison rather than any ideal of authentic duplication. While much is expected from new Waikato stud stallion Sacred Falls, if he can even achieve half of what his sire O'Reilly did, he will be considered a success. But in the case of Mark Chittick, he has already proven he has all the right leadership qualities, expertise and savvy to continue the legacy of success Waikato Stud achieved under its former commander, his father Garry.
We are a family-owned and run business, and he still has a massive part of it. And I'd be silly not to recognise and use that experience. And the other thing being is, I suppose we've worked together for the last 20-25 years, and I think that's probably credit to both of us, a father and son, working in that sort of partnership. And when that process went about 3 or 4 years ago, in between times, obviously we've gone through the loss of Lisa, and it's a very, very big operation, and it requires both of us to be part of it. But I really do emphasise it's family owned and run business, and it's a lifestyle for us, and we just love it. And at the end of the day, that's why we're both, plus the rest of the family, plus all of these big group of staff and that are all still closely involved.
When you walk these paddocks and think about where Garry had come from being what was he, a market gardener's son, not really having any interest in the horses, and then to this, it's been an amazing story.
Yeah, it really has, and obviously full credit to him. It's a big team effort, but certainly he's obviously been a wonderful captain, and he lives by the phrase "make a decision and make it work," and he's taught us all of that, and there's no doubt about that. He'll just make a decision and he makes it work.
While Garry Chittick no longer holds the reins at Waikato Stud, he remains a crucial sounding board for Mark.
He is a super intelligent man. He's a straight shooter. Those that know him, he's a straight shooter, but the advice that he gives is really worth listening to. We have a lot of fun together, and there's no doubt about it now, and certainly over the last couple of years he's just been a great one to just pick up the phone and say, what do you reckon?
The two generations continue to have daily discussions about farm business, always careful to ensure that success is a product of wise decision making.
He's unbelievably practical, and one of there's many things that he's drummed into me, because as we know, you've got to listen, but one of the things that I think has been a great grounding for me and for everybody involved here is we never lose sight of that sort of stockmanship, and Garry's a great stockman, and we still look at ourselves as farmers with horses, and therefore we try to breed the best racehorse that we possibly can with those farming values. And I also think that goes a long way towards the recipe of breeding good horses, is that farming and stockmanship, and having the farm in the most premium conditions, and giving the growing horse, or whatever it may be, the best opportunity that they can have.
Under Garry Chittick, Waikato Stud enjoyed incredible success. Through the racehorses it bred and the stallions it has stood, names such as O'Reilly, Starcraft, Slight Chance and Savabeel are intrinsically linked to Waikato Stud. 4 Breeder of the Year titles and countless stallion awards are testament to its historic success. Mark Chittick has no plans for the accolades to stop anytime soon, and with the racetrack results produced in the last 12 months, Waikato Stud is celebrating one of its most successful seasons.
To breed 4 Group 1 winners and 12 stakes winners, that's what we're here for, but I can tell you we enjoy every one of them. We enjoy every winner. We've had up nearly 30 odd winners of our own just this last season, and we've just got a really nice system going through here now where we can do the best job, give everything the best opportunity, and enjoy it.
How does the season just gone compare with the best seasons that the studs enjoy?
Well, the best season that we ever had was when Starcraft was racing, and we bred 6 individual Group 1 winners, which has never been achieved by an Australasian breeding entity ever before. So that obviously that was a huge season, but this last one, right up there with it, and it just gives you great satisfaction, I suppose, when you're sourcing these sorts of stallions and they're leaving those sorts of horses. And 3 of those 4 Group 1 winners we raced ourselves, or were involved in the racing ourselves, and they all carried their own little story, which was cool. You know, like Costume, we took to Karaka and basically she didn't get a bid. I didn't take to the yearling sales because she wouldn't have made anything, sort of thing. And you know, Sacred Falls went and made 160,000 and went on, and we bought them back for 10 million. So they've all got their own little story, and it's been pretty cool.
With that success comes growth, and the Chittick family have continued to develop and expand Waikato Stud.
We have the attitude, Aidan, that you know, like the game's been very good to us, and we're expanding, and we're really keen on that expansion. We've bought a few neighbours' places, and we've just acquired one just in the last few weeks, so that'll take us up to, we haven't quite taken that one over yet, but that'll take us up to 1,600 acres, and this one that we're on here now, we took over on the 1st of June last year. And I mentioned earlier on that this year we're going to breed sort of around about 220 mares, but as I say, it's worked well for us. We've got the stallions, we've got the expanse, we've got a great team around us, and you know, we're really positive about going forward and about growing our business. You know, we're sort of looking at expanding by another, certainly up to 250, if not another 50 mares, you know, because as I say, it works for us, we enjoy it, we've got all the facilities in place, so you know, at the end of the day, why not? And as we keep on saying, this is the best place in the world to breed horses and rear them, so we might as well make the use of the space.
Mark Chittick stepping into the role of stud master signalled a new chapter in the Waikato Stud story. But as he says, Waikato Stud is a family business, and like any racing and breeding matter, success is all in the blood, and Mark is just as excited now about the future of Waikato Stud and the breeding industry as he's ever been.
It's a great game that we're in, it really is. We still do consider ourselves as farmers, but we're growing horses, and the best horses that we can. But the great thing about this game is there's always something to look forward to. There's always a Saturday to look forward to. There's now getting Sacred Falls into the breeding shed, and then we look forward to his foals, and then we look forward to the yearlings, and then we look forward to them running. So there's always something to look forward to, and I think that's a great thing about this game. And look, it's a incredible part of the world to grow up on a farm like this, and it's a great opportunity for the kids, for Lisa's and my kids, and everybody involved here. And as I say, there's always something to look forward to, and you can go anywhere in the world and get involved with horses.
It's not hard to see why Waikato Stud has been so successful and why this has become one of the most powerful breeding operations in New Zealand, a truly inspirational story.